Hey guys, Marissa at KitchenTableStamper.com. So I promised you some videos featuring the new Curvy Celebrations promotion. This is a early release product offering from Stampin' Up. The Quite Curvy stamp set and Curvy dies, let me show you those, are a pre-release or an early release from the 2021 January through June catalog. And right now, this month, you can get your hands, let's see when this is over. This is available until January 4th. But right now, you can get these early if you place your order, marisaAlvarez.stampinup.net. So the Quite Curvy stamp set coordinates with the Curvy dies. You can grab these individually or available in a bundle. The bundle is $41.25. You save 10% when you buy both items together, and it is currently in stock. I'm a little late showing you these because I was preparing some things for classes for the rest of the year, and then there was a back order, and I said, let me just handle this when I can let you know what's really going on with this. So this is the card that we're going to do today, and it features those products. They're currently available. There's a coordinated Curvy Christmas stamp set. This one is for a limited time, and so is the classic Christmas Designer Series paper. Now, these are a Christmas offering. Let me show you that stamp set really quick, that you can only get while supplies last during this early release. And then the Designer Series paper, this is what's causing the back order. This should be available again by the end of the month. It's the classic Christmas Designer Series paper. Shaded Spruce, Cherry Cobbler, and Sahara Sand. I did another video with this paper late last month. It's a very graphic paper. There's some patterns in here that can definitely be used outside of Christmas, maybe even Valentine's Day for your masculine cards. It's a fun little paper pack, but this is what's causing your bundles to be delayed. So this, you can choose to do the paper or not do the paper from this pre-offer. And I know a bunch of you have already jumped in and ordered this stuff, but if you haven't, I wanted to show you. It's a fun new product. Get a little a little early offer of something coming from the spring catalog, a little exclusive something, just some fun new products to excite the offering between catalogs here. So here's our card. Let's take a look at what you need for this card. We're gonna do a Christmas version, something Christmas, featuring the Curvy Christmas stamp set. So be on the lookout for that video. I'll link them together once they're done and posted. I've got a pool party card base here. That's where we're gonna start. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and then it's scored at 4 1/4. And we're gonna take this ivy background from the Quite Curvy stamp set. Put our card base on some grid paper. It's a photopolymer stamp set. I'm going to slide my Stampin' Pierce mat underneath. We'll stamp Pool Party on Pool Party and just add a little interest to our background. We're making a very simple, kind of elegant thank you here. Like I said, this new product offering is going to be kind of a breath of spring, a little something new to spice up your collection and maybe give you some break from stamping those Christmas cards. We're going to stamp the ivy so that it's maybe an inch, a little bit more than an inch from the bottom. It's very subtle, kind of a tone-on-tone mark. Isn't that beautiful? All right, let me slide this aside while we're stamping. Let's do a few more items. I'm going to bring in a scrap of Whisper White here. This is excellent for using up your scraps. We're going to die cut a couple of pieces. Stamping a little floral swag in Memento Tuxedo Black. We're going to color it with Stampin' Blend, so we want it to be non-reactive. And then we've got a sweet little bird. This is what really sold me on this. I love these little birds in this set. All right, we'll set that one aside, and then we'll color just a minute. I've cut a little sentiment banner here. This is Whisper White, and it's this kind of long label. This is the Ornate Frames dies. Die cut that one ahead. And we're going to stamp the sentiment, also from the Quite Curvy stamp set, made with love just for you. Fits perfect on this little banner. All right, let me remove the ink pads and we'll color. We're going to do some simple coloring. Got Pool Party, Just Jade, Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends. Our bird, we're going to swipe in some light Pool Party. We're not even completely filling. We're leaving kind of around the eyes at the very top of the body where the sun might be shining. We're leaving that white. We're going to bring in a little shadow and a little bit extra Pool Party, dark Pool Party at the top of the bird's head. Bring those two together. And then our spray of flowers. Very simple for our flower. We're going to use light and dark Rococo Rose. We'll color the flower. Again, a really light base coat. Doesn't have to be filled in completely. We'll add a little shadow right along the base of the flower. Maybe a bit right where the front petals might add a little shadow to the back petals. Bring these two together, and that's our flowers. And then our vine is really simple. We're going to color the vine, no blending. We're just going to color all these stems and the base of these flowers, the leaves attached to the vine with light Just Jade. And then we'll take these sprigs and we'll color the base of the sprig with dark Just Jade, and then we'll touch just a little bit at the very ends of the leaves with light Just Jade. All right, let me finish that up, and then we'll get our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and get this die cut. Aren't those so pretty? I love this color combination of Pool Party, Just Jade, and Rococo Rose. All right, I've got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're gonna go ahead and cut these pieces out. I love this die set. We've got some great curvy borders as well as some outlines here that'll allow us to cut the stamped images. And then there's this gorgeous little sprig. We're going to use this on the Christmas version. It cuts the little tiny leaves and embosses the little center line. You get such a great texture from it. I'm loving that die. There's our perfectly cut out sprig and bird. Let's finish this card. Here's our sample. Got a few more bits here. Got our designer series paper. This is from the In Good Taste designer series paper. We're going to adhere that to the card base. Got a little Stampin' Seal. And we're just gonna pop that along, centered right to left, along the edge of our little ivy. We've got about 4 inches of the Just Jade gingham. The Just Jade gingham is one of the ribbons in the Flowers for Every Season combo pack. I love this ribbon. I wish I could get 10-yard spool of just this ribbon. I'm going to clean up the ends just a little bit here. And along the very top, we'll add a bit of our dry adhesive. And our sprig, that one's next. Made for you with love. That one needs a little Stampin' Dimensionals. Trying to use up the end of this little pack of mini dimensionals. Let me put a few of those on the back. We don't let any piece of it go to waste, that's for sure. Add our little banner. Now our bird, such a sweetie. I'm going to take a tiny bit of this mini dimensional and I'm going to put it right up underneath our bird's head. Then a tiny bit of multi-purpose liquid glue on his feet. We'll pop him right on the little label there. Just singing, hanging out. I've got some gold cord here. Now there's 2 places where you can get this gold cord. You can use the gold cord from the Forever Greenery combo pack. But if you're like me and you totally fell in love with the Tag Buffet kit, you should have plenty of leftover gold thread there too. So let's go ahead and tie ourselves a bow. We can trim the tails a little bit. They're gonna ravel no matter what, so you might as well just embrace it. It's kind of artistic. It changes the texture a little bit. Let it flare. I don't do it on purpose, but as it ravels, I just let it. The multi-purpose liquid glue on the knot. And we'll slide that right up against our label. That's sweet and simple. Little breath of spring. Giving you a breath of spring in the fall. But I think given our current conditions with the coronavirus and lockdowns or stay at home, a little breath of spring might not be a bad thing. If you got any questions about the project, you can email Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. And to pick up the Quite Curvy products, either the Quite Curvy bundle, Curvy Christmas stamp set, the designer series paper, you can have a 10% discount if you want every item here, which is really nice. Stampin' Up! Has never done that for us before. They're doing not just a bundle discount with the Curvy bundle, but they're also discounting the Curvy Christmas and the designer series paper when you use the Quite Curvy variety bundle number, and that's 158396. If you've got questions, reach out, or to shop, buzz over to marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. And I have been trying to get into the habit of asking you to subscribe or like the video, leave me a comment. Your interaction helps other people find me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.